Hi everybody, welcome back to our next session of vocal diagnostics. Today we're going to talk a little bit about agility. Agility can be a really elusive thing, and immediately those of you that sing heavier rep, maybe Wagner, or Puccini, or Verdi, you're saying, oh, I don't sing this, I don't need this. You do, you need it. And the reason for that is if you don't sing fast-moving notes or try to cultivate agility, your other stuff won't work either. You've got to be a well-balanced singer. And even if you don't go out in public and sing this stuff or sing it in an audition, you definitely need to be working on it in the practice room. Every successful singer that I know that sings that repertoire, the heavy repertoire, also works on this kind of stuff as well. So I would highly advise that you experiment a little bit with this in the practice room and make sure that you are working this into your daily routine. Okay, so what are the key points here? Well, what is coloratura? What does that even mean? Fast-moving notes, right? What are the key points there? Well, it needs to be precise, it needs to be clean, and we need to do it without killing ourselves or overheating our engine. Okay, how do we do that? Well, the biggest pitfall I see with most of us as singers in trying to execute this stuff is that we try to sing too heavy. We try to sing too hard. We're working so hard to get those notes out in a fast way that we bring all kinds of weight. So I like to think of two key words, light and bright. That sounds oversimplified, but if you can just keep those in your mind, light and bright, it will help you to navigate those notes quicker. So if I sing, ah, well, that may be bright-ish, but it's not light. I'm really manipulating that sound with that machine gun breath execution. That's only going to last for a little bit. I won't be able to get very high with that, and I certainly won't be able to go much faster than that. So if I lighten that just a bit, that allows me to get a little bit quicker. I can dance around just a little bit more. Now you may be saying, okay, but I want a little bit more fullness in that sound. Yes, you're going to have to custom tune this resonance space based on the piece that you're singing, whether that be Rossini or Handel or Mozart. All of those require slightly different configurations, and everybody's voice is different. But here are the key points. Number one, with the brightness component, I want you to see how bright you can get the sound without going into nasalized sound or nasal, production. So if I go, obviously nasal, right? That's a nasal sound. That's too much nasality. I want to bring the soft palate up and lift it just slightly until it sounds balanced, but probably just into that category. So not, that's over darkened, right? That's just barely into a balanced category. It may sound too strident or bright for you. That's okay. For coloratura, that's a healthy way to play around with this, and then you can fine-tune it later. For now, though, we want to practice not bringing weight, okay? So start with a sound like you would hear at a basketball game, a buzzer. Okay, even that was over-darkened. You don't even need that much. Okay, try one more. You'll feel that great resonance in there ringing around in your head. And then if you like that sound and you're wondering if that's marketable, try to go up with it. Okay, does it move? Does it let you go? Or do you feel like you're going, and you're lunging and it's tight and it's uneven? If so, try to brighten it a little bit more. See how ugly you can make the sound, and then worry about making it pretty later on. Okay, that's our first installment. We'll continue to explore this, but think about those two terms, light and bright, and play around with some agility in your practice room, and let me know how it goes. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.